and started moving into wellness and healthcare, I started finding myself, but I wasn't there yet. I knew that I was a kinesthetic person who felt a lot of stuff through her body. And, the awakening really happened very suddenly in 2001 for me. I had started doing the 5 Tibetan exercises. Have you ever heard of those?
No, but I was in Tibet. I was in China for several weeks. I actually got married on the China Wall.
Okay, that's really cool.
I've done a lot of different things, including studied Buddhism for a while. So go ahead.
Okay, so these 5 Tibetan exercises, I'm in my early 40s. It's getting harder to get out of bed in the morning because I'm going at 100 miles an hour every day, and mother, wife, all this stuff. And I'm a fitness enthusiast too, so I was feeling some pain in the morning. It wasn't so easy to get up anymore. I'm thinking, this can only get worse. So I started looking for books. I found this book called The Ancient Secrets of the Fountain of Youth, and I said, 5 exercises you do every day that make you turn back the clock, keep your hair from going gray? Sure, I'm going to try it. And I tried these exercises, and all these things started happening to me. I think what happened is I created this vortex above me of energy from these exercises, and I wasn't grounded. That was what was going on. So it's like putting a cable into a hot tub without grounding it and putting water all over the place. Not real good. So I think I raised my frequency, but I wasn't grounded. So things started happening. Like I had an instance in the Holocaust Museum where I was suddenly flooded with a bunch of stuff. I started seeing spirits. I'm sure you've had callers before. When you have a major shift in your being, weird things happen. But I accept all of that as being that was my time to wake up, because I woke up before 9/11, and that was a big day in terms of consciousness on the planet. I really think it all lined up the way it was supposed to. But actually, right before 9/11, I was at a meeting in Switzerland where I experienced energy psychology for the first time. I didn't even know I was going to that meeting for energy psychology. I just wanted to go to Switzerland. That's how. I don't know how much of an idiot I was then. I just wanted to travel, and I love traveling. But I met some of the best friends I have in this field at that meeting. I studied with some of the best in the world. That's where I tried emotional freedom techniques, that tapping that you might have heard about for the first time. And I've since become a certified practitioner in that technique. It's absolutely fabulous. Perhaps that was my awakening. But I guess your question was, did I go through a dark time? No, I was just skipping along through life. I can't say it was, I've been happily married for 27 years, still to the same guy. My family in many ways say that I'm the same, but I'm more relaxed now than I was. I am more present now. I am more of service now than I've ever been.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm getting a little bit of squealing
your
from your mic.
Answer.
Yeah. Betsy, I'm getting a little squealing from your mic.
Okay.
Maybe you want to move the mic a little bit away from your lips.
Is that better?
Very sensitive. Yeah, much.
Okay.
All right, cool. So, yeah, well, that's okay, Betsy. We probably don't have the time to go down into the rabbit hole, but I believe, just because of the work that I've done for the last 30 years, that I'm referring to core issues. Everybody has one or several core issues, and they are born really when we are 3, 4, 5 years old. It's referred to as the big hurt, but we don't have probably time to go into that. So maybe some other time we'll talk about that. So I read the jump to your energy makeover book because I'm really curious, because I believe everything is energy, and anytime that we can be of service to our viewers to talk about something, that has to be energy. So please let us know a little bit about the energy makeover.
Well, I'm so excited about this book because it is the world according to me, and I didn't change the message. It came through pure and clear. It's a book about life balance, and it's also a book my intention is that I wish everybody understood that everything is energy. Everything is energy, and when you start looking at the way the world works in an energetic framework, so many more things make sense, and that you can engage in the world and what's happening from a place of empowerment. You can care for yourself. Really, self-care is the answer to a lot of people's problems. Instead of trying to control other people and other things, to put your focus on what you can control. And you can control how you take care of yourself. And you are this big energy antenna that's a receiver and a sender. And to optimize that you are as an energetic being is an incredible tool for making sure you get your mission done. So with that too airy-fairy.
No.
Do you want to hear some of the chapter names? But it's
absolutely.
It's also a book for leaders. I think in this world, for example,